So yes, it's gonna have to be repainted because I took this thing to the table saw to cut the groove for the hinge, and I'm not very good at piano hinges, but it's working. It's a little off, so I'll have to adjust it, sand a little bit. So it's gonna need some resanding and repainting anyway, which is fine. So yeah, day one is already blemished, which is fine. So here we are, it's completely wired. I got the connector ports there, the same connector ports there, plug it in the back. And right now, yeah, I did this on my dining room table, which used to be our craft table when we were growing up. I was in the basement. Now it's, 150 years old. It was my great grandmother's table, their dining room table. Anyway, so yeah, there's the plug. And there's one casualty today. This guy was on top of the table saw when I was doing some other work, and when I came back, it had fallen off, and you can see the screws are missing from half of it. It hit the bottom, and I haven't tested to see if this is still broken, but I think it's broken inside. C'est la vie. That's what happens. So I open up this part here. Now I am going to go to Home Depot. See, this is where it's a little tight right now. I'm going to sand that, but I'm going to get some clasps, just exactly the same ones that I have on the boxes in the garage. I'm going to put them there to lock that up. But here's the inside, 1, 2, 3, 4 transformers for the train controllers and or RCXs. The power bar, the external plugs, the input there. I'm going to cover that over. Just going to put something here so you can't get your hands in there, because again, I did electrical tape that entire internal of this plug, but I didn't have a way of enclosing the exposed lugs on the screw downs. So electrical tape is not going to do it for me being safe and cautious. So we'll sit down here, I'll close that. Yes, I will sand it, and we'll open this. And it's already on. So we turned it off, and of course it always takes these things a while to actually turn off, which is fine unless it's running a train. So now it's off, and you turn it back on. Ding! So color code yellow, white, red, and blue corresponds to the colors in here. Yellow and white are on top, so if I'm just doing a small show and just need 2 connectors, it's just going to be the yellow and whites in there, and the red and blue are down here. Again, I can swap those for RCXs at any point, and then in which case I'll have to run more wires back, but that's fine. And so here's our handy dandy tester. I grabbed the train motor from downstairs. Leave it upside down so it doesn't run off the table. And we'll connect. Oh, it's got a knot in it already. We'll connect it to yellow. So now it's connected to yellow there. Turn on yellow. So yellow there is connected. And then yellow here, the back. Connected. So let's leave it on the side because it's easier to leave it on the side. And if it's connected to yellow, no other ones are going to work, which is exactly what you want. So let's just connect the 2 randomly blue, because, classic space is blue. So this guy, I connected, colorblind, red, red. And then, yeah, blue, yellow, and anyway, so you get the gist that this thing is. Now I'm going to connect the blue over here. That's what I expected. The blue's on the end here, and then blue's here. So, I honestly can't complain about that at all. And of course, this is exactly half the width of my blue boxes in the garage. And I'll close it up for a sec and disconnect it for a sec. And let's just turn it off for a sec. Unplug it for a sec, so now it's unplugged. There's no power coming to it. Here we go, lift it up. And now it's all completely sealed inside. I created the same bottom as I did my blue boxes. So those little squares, studs on the blue boxes will fit in here, so this thing will stay on top of the blue boxes and not fall off. So I cannot complain about that at all. It just a sec. Yeah, bud? Yeah, just a sec. I'm gonna finish this video. No problem. So there you go. And there's storage for your phone here and whatever else you want here. The original plan, I was gonna have some sort of, it's gonna be bigger. And so I wanted to keep it as small as possible. The original plan was to have storage in the box for the wiring to go out to the layout. That would connect onto the connectors there, but I didn't. I left the storage out for now. I'm making another box, as I say, for the lighting. I got Velcro here and here to hold the wires, and so when you close it, the wires should not be pinched. That's the hope. Yeah, I enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun. This was a fun build today. Yeah, so I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna go to bed now. I hope everybody's doing well. I will talk, oops, so make sure everything, this is me being OC right there in the middle. Yeah, I think Lego dropped the ball when they discontinued this stuff. I mean, I like power functions and everything else they've been doing for trains and stuff like that. But 9-volt rails, and of course I'm copperizing my monorail. When you're doing a show, no batteries, just this. And I love this now. So I should have done this years ago. Anyway, I hope everybody out there is doing well, and I will talk to you soon.